our girl Ayo from The Bear, uh, black Scottish, uh, loved by the Scots, is it? Or was it Ireland? Ireland. I can't remember what country it was. During, I don't know if it was at the Toronto International Film Festival. Shout out to Ricky Buzz, who's out there covering that right now. Andrew Garfield, Julia Roberts, and Ayo Edebiri, I can't
Edebiri?
Edebiri, were being interviewed on a junket to promote the film. And the interviewer decides, I'm going to ask both of the non-black people a question about Black Lives Matter and Me Too. Include the only black person in the room. That'll win. That'll actually obviously go over well. Interviewer excludes Ayo Edebiri from a Me Too Black Lives Matter, only addressing the white people actors. And that look right there on her face was epic and classic. But Ayo responded to an awkward interview question about the Me Too and Black Lives Matter movement, where she was excluded from being asked a question by an Italian journalist by saying the movements are not done at all. That was her quote. The journalist asked co-star Julia Roberts and Andrew Garfield what to expect in Hollywood after the Me Too movement and the Black Lives Matters movement are done, but not Edebiri at all, leading to a viral moment where Edebiri corrected the interviewer, stating the work of these movements is beautiful, important work that is not finished at all.
I'll say, yeah, Andrew, as soon as those words, he immediately,
oh yeah,
saw him.
His Peter, I wrote it on the blog. I said his Peter tingle kicked in when the question was first asked, and he was like, heck no. He's like, nope. He's like, I heard Me Too. I heard Black Lives Matter. Let's talk to the ladies. And then Julia Roberts, and I continued on in this article, Julia even gave her an opportunity. She was like,
she's been around for a very long time, so she did it very, very poised.
Mm-hmm. Who, Ayo?
No, Julia. By
saying, maybe are you direct? I can't tell if you're directing this to me.
Can you take your sunglasses
Take your sunglasses off. Maybe you want to try that crap again. Yeah. Maybe you want to try that again.
And then she specifically said again.
No, I meant that.
Julia and to Andrew.
How would you fix racism towards black people? or as to Julia and Andrew, as black people, what do you like? You know what I'm saying? Like it was that crazy, and they were like, no, heck no, we ain't letting you. We gonna let AS. And she responded. I would not have been surprised if she would have responded way out of pocket, or if she would have, or the way she responded with grace and dignity and whatnot. Because at the same, just like what happened at that tennis match, she knew that she was being watched. She knew that any reaction that she would have given that other person was trying to get would have been scrutinized. Look, that's how they all are. Oh, typical ghetto, blah 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 blah. That's exactly what would have happened, whether that's what the interviewer intended or not. But to be given an out and to straight up double down like that was wild. So I ended off in my report. I said Mayo's response was brilliant. It was calm, and it was the smoothest clapback that I believe the interviewer both deserved and didn't deserve simultaneously. She did not deserve that graceful of a response, but we all know that black women do not have the luxury of clapping back without it being overly scrutinized and being ghetto or typical of the black community. And Ayo knew exactly how to play the situation. The Italian journalist defended her line of questioning, stating in a statement that the backlash she's received was a form of cyberbullying, and she maintains that her intentions was not an insult or to be racist. Why? Because noting that she also has multicultural background.
Journalism's role is to ask questions, even on delicate topics, with respect and responsibility. Okay, and it's not that the question's not a valid question.
But
But it
who
was,
you purposely
yes,
addressed it to was
exclude-
insulting.
There was no reason to only ask those two that question.
I don't even think she would have got any backlash if she would have addressed it to the whole group.
A whole panel, just say this is a general question to you
Just
all.
as Americans or something. And an honorary
It's just
Scott.
the simple fact that she excluded one person.
Twice.
There was no reason for that.
Which made it feel targeted. No, I want to hear from the pretty woman and Spider-Man. No one cares about the bear. Like that's kind of like that was that disrespect that it came off of. But guys, let us know what you guys think. Do you think it was intentional? Do you think it was harmful? Do you think it was meant to be insulting to Ayo as a black woman? Let us know your thoughts below. Go follow us on all the socials, on our blog at t3medias.com. Be on the lookout for more from us. Thank you guys for watching our video. I really do appreciate it. Remember, you can support our show by becoming a member or a Patreon. So click the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you'll never miss out on when we go live or post new content. Let's stay connected, grow this community together. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's keep talking.